This is MrConsideration. This is my battle of a guy I found in Maryland, as always. This is actually a UU battle because I got so fucking sick of OU. I battled a guy where he got 3 freeze hexes in a row, and he was like, "Gee whiz, imagine my luck!" And I was like, "I'm actually going to come to Japan or wherever you live and cut your fucking penis off and eat it." But I didn't. Instead, I decided to battle UU, which is infinitely more cutesy and nice. So this team is built around this major sweep, and I like to show off how I control the match to bring it to a conclusion I'd like. So I lead with low punny, sexy low punny, and immediately have to switch because he leads with Ambipom, which is called Ambipom. I bring Miss Mages to take the fake out, really hope it doesn't have payback or anything. It taunts, I hidden power, predicting it, and get some nice damage on the jolly faggy little monkey, who seems to be a good lead insofar as it pawns other leads, but it's totally fucking terrible as soon as a wall or something comes in. I don't bring my walls in because I knew it had taunt. Here I get a hidden power, fighting crit, which probably mattered. I was beyond caring after the 3 freeze hexes in one game. Yeah, so Donphan has to run away again. Don't know how Donphan runs away, it doesn't appear to actually have legs. And I get a Shadow Ball on Registeel, which does about as much damage as you'd expect. So I immediately switch to Hariyama, who's a big dyke called Big Hilda. And he Thunder Waves, and I bluff having guts, and he has this moment of utter terror where he takes ages to switch, thinking something's going to take a guts boosted close combat and get totally pwned, and instead it takes a faggy little slap, taking away its leftovers. He gets a Stealth Rock. I cross chop hoping for the kill, doesn't kill, so Hariyama has to take an Earthquake, which I thought it took reasonably well, considering its defences are horrible. And I finish it with another cross chop. So that's Donphan out. In comes Ampharos. Now I immediately switch to Nidoqueen, who's important, setting up toxic spikes to get rid of those nasty special walls so that Miss Mages can sweep. But I Stealth Rock here, because I don't know if I haven't seen all his team, he might have a poison type. And in comes Slowbro, obviously terrifying me out with 2 stab super effectives. And I switch to this ugly little fat turd to take either Ice Beam or Psychic with Special Bulk. I fucking hate this thing, it's really crap. It never works, it never achieves anything. And here it Toxics and hits a Steel type and switches out again. And just, you know, go and sit in your Pokeball and masturbate or whatever it is you do, Grumpig, because you are shit. So Registeel's in again. I switched to this guy. I expected an Earthquake rather than a Thunder Wave in case Nidoqueen came in, but instead he does Thunder Wave. I managed to trick a Scarf onto an Ambipom, making it a really fast retarded little monkey, which is nice because it can't fake out U-turn anymore. It can just do one of the 2 and it has to switch. So I switched to Nidoqueen to take the fake out the U-turn. I also thought Ambipom was quite a brave Pokemon for Game Freak to create, considering a retarded little monkey pretty much sums up the Pokemon community. I bring in Nidoqueen to take the Leaf Storm because I know I'll survive it. And okay, that was my mum. I get up Toxic Spikes. Nidoqueen's crying in agony, but I'm just like, bitch, up Toxic Spikes. See ya. I switch to my Sceptile so that they can have a cool Sceptile duel. I take a Leaf Storm with my resistance. He switches to Ambipom to scout my moves, and I use Focus Blast, considering he only has 1 Pokemon that resists it, and it's Slowbro that's not going to switch into Sceptile. So now he gambles on a Speed tie, and I have huge cojones. I'll face up to that, and then he Leaf Storms me and I die horribly. Oh well, Sceptile, hit another little pussy that doesn't achieve anything. Thank God Miss Mages wins. And I bring in Miss Mages now to set up on the -2 Sceptile. I grab a sub as Ampharos comes in. I see that's his biggest check for Miss Mages, so I'm going to devote Miss Mages' health, effort and time to totally raping it. This is quite a boring section of the match where I sub Nasty Plot and wait for it to take toxic damage and kill it with Shadow Ball, so I'm just going to talk at length about whatever comes into my head. Yeah, I was going to battle those gym leaders on Regileague. I actually announced it in my channel, so it was very official and whatnot. But it turns out they're actually a bunch of massive cunts. My mate Craig challenged one of the gym leaders at Reggie League, and about 3 weeks later he's yet to actually have a reply, despite the rules stipulating they apparently come on every 2 days. The only response is that if you go on Reggie League chat and sit there literally all day until this fucking gym leader comes on, because these people live in a fantasy world where, you know, Pokemon battling is the most important thing and people don't have to go to school, work, college, girlfriends, whatever. And yeah, they're all fucking mad. They're so cliquey and self-obsessed. And now we go back into the match and I'll stop bitching. So I finish Ampharos with a Shadow Ball. Now you see Miss Magus is critically weakened, so this guy's like, I'll bring in Sceptile to revenge it. What he doesn't know is my Lopunny carries Healing Wish, you see. So I have to get a free switch in for Lopunny, so that means someone's gonna die. And Sarah is the one with her head on the block. And she takes the Energy Ball, which I think proves that he thought I was going to stay in. He didn't go for a powerful move. Just thought he could finish off my weakened Miss Magus. And Sarah dies. That's a nice switch in for Lopunny. And I go, Healing Wish! Now, I think he switches to Slowbro thinking Lopunny attacks. Everyone does. They all seem to think Lopunny's a sweeper. I have no idea why. Its attack stats are horrendous. I get off Healing Wish, which has a nice animation. Lola sacrifices herself beautiful for Lilith to come back, get full health, and this guy's crying at the moment. Knowing not only have I got the momentum, I've also got my threat back at full health after he devoted Ampharos to injuring it. So I just Shadow Ball and kill Slowbro, whose sprite is actually fucking hideous in Heart Gold. It just looks like he's doing a turd. So out comes Sceptile to revenge me. So I have to sacrifice something else, and it's Porker, and I'll tell you that I took a lot of pleasure in sacrificing Porker. I'd sacrifice him when I don't really need to. You know, Absol comes out, I think probably a decent switch in. So Porker dies despite being a special wall to the Overgrow, Specs, Leaf Storm, and more damage on Sceptile. Big Hilda comes in. I thought I'd survive a Leaf Storm from here and I could Whirlwind for some damage or something, but no, he doesn't. So poor Big Hilda has to go to the spa and recuperate. But the true star of the show, Lilith, switches in, knowing he can pwn everyone left. Sceptile's actually run out of Leaf Storm PP, which is pretty amazing. And I get off a nasty pot. In comes Registeel, and the guy runs knowing I've won. Thanks for watching, guys. Please sub, comment, rate, otherwise show your limitless adoration. Thanks very much.